Hello. I made part 1 of this video 8 days ago, and since then somebody has asked me to demonstrate the exercises. So that's what we're going to do today. In that video I discussed squats, push-ups, sit-ups, planks, and burpees. So those are the exercises that I'm going to demonstrate today. I also went into some variations of those exercises. I will also be demonstrating some of those as well. Let's get started with the squats. 2 things to start off with. Pretty much you want to make sure that your heels are aligned with your shoulders. That's the first thing. The second thing is when you're doing the squat, you want to make sure your back is nice and straight. So here we go. Nice and straight back, as far down as you can go. A little bit of a curve in my back right there. Not perfect form, but that's what you're going for. You want to do as many of those as you can. I'm doing them from the front. You can see my knees a little bit spread out, toes pointing forward, right? Heels aligned with the shoulders. Knees spread out a little bit. That varies from person to person depending on your anatomy. The second exercise I will be demonstrating for you today are push-ups. Few things. First, if you can't do one push-up, one regular push-up, then I have 2 variations for you to try. The first of which is knee push-ups. So if you can't do it from your toes, right? If the fulcrum is at your toes back there, then all you got to do is move that fulcrum up to reduce the amount of weight that you are actually pushing up. So you should be able to more easily do it. Knees there, right? And push up from the knees. It's a lot less weight, it's a lot easier. But if you can't do that though either, then you simply just move the fulcrum up again to your hips and do push-ups from there, like this. Until you work your way up to knee push-ups, and you do knee push-ups until you work your way up to standard push-ups. Okay, so with any push-up, you're going to want to focus on your form, and there's a few things to do with that. And when you're pushing up, you're trying to push up straight up and down. That's straight up and down. You want to kind of go at more of like a 45-degree angle, like this. Oh, definitely keep your back straight. Like that. Ooh. One more thing with the push-ups. When you are... Okay, so this is where your elbows need to be. They don't need to be out here unless you're trying to focus on your shoulders, right? But if you want to isolate your chest muscles, you want to keep your elbows about at a 45-degree angle from your sides. Okay, so knee push-ups, not out here, right? It's gonna work your shoulders, bring them in, about 45-degree angle. That is gonna be the sweet spot for the chest. Okay, so sit-ups, the third exercise we're gonna talk about, and I'm gonna demonstrate. Again, 45-degree angle. That's what you want your legs. Now, as I mentioned in the first video, it helps a lot if you have something heavy for your feet, like a partner or a couch or a bed. But if you don't, then you can do it without them, and it's just a little bit harder. If you can't do that, we're gonna talk about some variations that you can do. Okay, so like, it doesn't really matter where you put your hands. Technically that's a crunch, but you're doing a sit-up. You want to put your hands on your chest like this and cross them. You don't have to cross them, but that's what I do. And you want to keep your back straight, like somebody has a string attached to your head and they're pulling you up. And you bring your elbows to the tops of your thighs or your knees, just like that. Boom, boom, boom. And one big mistake that a lot of people make is the swinging. Again, you want to focus on form over reps. Okay, like you're not just trying to get a high number in there. If it's not clean, it's not good. So if you can't do sit-ups, right, there are some variations you can do. This one, 6 inches. I'm trying to get my feet in there. 6 inches off the ground, you just hold it there. Squeeze the abs. That one hurts real quick. Okay, there's also flutter kicks, pretty much the same thing. Also, you know that gets your abs. If you want to get your obliques, the side of your abs, coming back to the sit-up, and you go over like that. Try and bring your elbows to the opposite knees, alternating. Okay, so for planks, it's kind of like you're just at the top of a push-up position. You want to make sure your palms are aligned with your shoulders underneath, shoulder width apart, and you just stick there. Now what you want to do is you want to squeeze your butt, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs, just squeeze everywhere. And don't forget to breathe. And just see how long you can hold that. And if that's too much, then you can, just like with the push-ups, come down to your knees. If you want to keep that back straight still and still squeeze, just see how long you can hold that. There's also this makes it harder, actually. Add some muscles in there. Ooh, yeah. See how long you can do that. That is more difficult. Planks are really good. Okay, so for the final exercise, burpees. These are kind of a combination of push-ups and squats, right? So how you do it is both at the same time, sort of. You go down. I guess it doesn't matter really where you start. I'm not sure about that. You do a push-up, come up, jump, or just stand up. You know, just do a squat. Just stand up and then go back down. Push up, back up. And just see how many times you can do that. Alrighty, that's it for this one. I hope this was useful. I am not an expert, so I don't know if I said anything wrong, but just kind of giving you the information that I have currently. If you have any information that goes against something I said, please inform me in the comments. Let me know. I will update my reservoir of information. If you want me to make a full workout video, like a follow-along workout video, just go ahead and let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Memento mori, as always, remember you're gonna die. We're all gonna die one day. So, you know, we should take care of ourselves, right? We should exercise. We should try and make it where we don't have to meet our fates any sooner than we have to. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.